Well, afternoon everyone, and welcome to another episode of Arrons Allotment. I've not done a video for a couple of weeks as I've been on holiday, and I think the last time I did one was when I had the first of my shows, so just a bit of a tour really, what I've been going up to and also what I've got prepared for this coming weekend. The autumn equinox was yesterday, therefore we are now officially into autumn. I know some parts it has felt like autumn for a couple of weeks, and others it's, not too bad. But definitely I can tell with how the sweet corn have well ripened now and the beans are going yellow. Things are really starting to slow down now, and it is getting quite cool in the latter stage of the days, and especially evenings and the nights, chilly nights as well. So autumn's definitely here. So what I'll do is I'll just give you a quick tour and a roundup, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so I'll just start down at the bottom this time instead of the usual greenhouse. These two beds are where the courgettes have been, and also a black pot there, but they've well and truly died off now. There's not produced any courgettes. I think it's about 2 weeks since I last picked one off, so it's definitely slowed down on that sense. So I've just pulled them out. What I'll do is I'll weed that, put some manure or something in, depending on what I'm planning on doing next year. Cover it in the black plastic sheeting I normally do. Or I did think about putting some cardboard down, do the lasagna bedding effect, I think they call it, where you put like cardboard down and mulch and everything else like that. So I might give that a go on these beds. Pumpkins, as you can see there, there's a bit of growth left in them, but it's starting to slow down now. Something's been attacking the little ones there, and there's the two big ones. So hopefully that one there, just here, is the one I'm going to be entering to the show, which is coming up this Sunday, the second and final one, so I'll talk to you about that later on. Parsnips there, it's just really about maintaining and getting everything put to bed for winter really. I mean, there's another row of potatoes there, there's the old broad beans to dig out, chestnuts at the back there. And it's just really looking after things and making sure it's all prepared and sorted for winter, as I just said. I've weeded inside this clotch here, what's got the Savoy cabbages in. There's the odd French wax dwarf bean, and I think these purple sprite and broccoli in this side. Also, at some ridiculous time of evening, I won't say exactly when because you might think I'm a bit nuts, but I constructed this. My brother came down and helped me. He was shining the torch as I was constructing the frame and putting over this green scaffolding netting, and that's housing the cauliflowers in there. So that's been weeded as well. Just generally tidying up really. Leeks are doing well. Celery's looking fab. Celeriac there at the back, it's not doing too bad. I'll just have to strip a few leaves from around the crowns to expose them a bit. This area here, what's got the black plastic on, I don't know if you can see because of the sun, I'm stood in a bit of a poor position, but I've dug all that over, really rough dug it over, and then I've just covered it with this black suppressive membrane, what I call it, this squeeny type stuff. I've managed to get about 100 metres of this, so when I do a video in winter, all you're going to see is probably like a river of black plastic, but it does the job and it saves me a hell of a lot of work in the springtime. Certain beds I'll manure and then put it on to help it rot down into the soil, and then give it a blast over with a rotavator, depending on what I'm planting in that particular area. Kale, it's done fantastic this year, the dwarf green. I do prefer it to the Nero di Toscana. It's not as irony, and it's just generally nice to taste. Sweet corn, that's coming to the end now. There's only a few more cobs left on here, probably about a dozen if that. Squash, there's the old bit of squash just kicking about. Try not to stand on them. Butternuts, I've never had any success with butternuts, so I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that this will be the year. I've only got about 3 or 4 on, so I'm not expecting a mega crop, but just something just to break the usual mould of me not growing them successfully over years. But anyway, we shall see what happens. Beetroot in between the runner beans as well, some spring onions down there, Brussels sprouts, these are the whites, red cabbages here. They've done great this year. I always do well with my red cabbage every year. More sprouts. I don't know if they'll do out. A couple of might have look as though they're going to blow. Yeah, a couple are blown. Bit of wind rock. So I can put it down to it. But there's a couple of these red ones what are nice little tight sprouts, so hopefully they'll do alright. Yeah, they're quite firm. So should do okay. Lovely evening anyway. Finally, sweet peas, they've been brilliant for me this year. I've picked an abundance. Gives a lovely perfume in the house. Nasturtiums there, kohlrabi under the clutches. I've had a couple of those, love them. And then finally, into the greenhouse. It's open. Spring cabbages there. Whether I'm too late or not, I do not know. I usually sow them in August, so I've left them quite late this year. These are the peppers, bell peppers, sweet peppers. Hopefully they'll change. I'm keeping the windows and the door shut in the greenhouse now until I ripen everything up, and it seems to be working. Carrots, there's only about a dozen left, so hopefully I'll manage to get a few for this next show. These are chilies, look at them, fantastic. Loads, absolutely loads. Must be about 20 on that one. Cucumber, last couple there. And that'll be that for this year. The big beefsteak toms. There we go, massive. Fits in my hand that. A few more. Gardener's Delights are ripening now. I've had a couple of them, they're delicious. So nice and sweet. Very nice. I don't know if you can see this, but the top of the tomatoes pushed the glass off the roof of the greenhouse. Sticking his head out now. So that's it really, folks. That's the tour over with. So I'll just tell you what I've got planned for the show this coming Sunday, and also what I've got planned for the weekend ahead. Okay, so here I have the entry form and the list and classes of the fruit and vegetables section. So the ones where I've made a pencil mark at the left hand side are the ideal ones what I want to enter. So there you go, 3 onions. I am going to enter 5 shallots because I've still got them in good nick from the last show. 3 carrots, 3 tomatoes, beetroot, runner beans, celery, cabbage. I've got green cabbage as well, I might enter that into it. Pumpkin and parsnips. So I've not got a lot of time on my hands, so I shall get down to the lottie and see how much produce I can collect within the short amount of time and get it all prepared and sorted. Hello everyone, here I am again for the second show of the month. This one I'm not really entering as much in as I did at the previous one. This is due to probably things winding down really, so I've not really got a lot to enter. However, things I'm entering are 3 tomatoes, beef steaks which have been freshly picked, a red cabbage, pumpkin, 3 carrots. They weren't as good as my first ones, but I'll show you those in a bit. And 3 onions and 5 shallots which I've entered in the last show. They were prize winners, so hopefully they'll do well.
There's no about to what before. So this small.
Alright, Steve, the beans can be as long as a straight as long. Right, well I'll leave mine for you.
Hi everyone again, I'm back from the show. It was okay, I did very well actually. I picked up 4 firsts and a second out of 7 categories, so yeah, quite pleased. There is the side of me which is a bit disappointed because I didn't manage to collect all the produce which I wanted to enter into this show, and after then getting to the show and seeing that was either no entries into that category or little entry into the category, I would have scooped a prize, and also it would push me forward in the point system to receive the most points in show, etc, etc. But can't grumble, I suppose. It's been a great year for me with the shows. Out of the 2 shows I've picked up 11 firsts and 5 seconds, so it's been a tremendous year. I've also got my trophies. They've been engraved and returned to me, so they'll be sitting a pride of place somewhere where I can show them off for a year, and hopefully I can recapture them again next year. So I'll be doing all I can and going all out next year to repeat the feat. So for the rest of the week, what I've got planned is I am going to just basically weeding and maintaining the gardens ready for ready for the autumn and the winter time, really, ensuring everything's coming on ripe in the greenhouse, tomatoes and chilies, peppers, etc. We've had a few low temperatures this week, the end of the weekend, 4s and 5s, and I think a couple of nights coming into this next week is going to be down to about 2 or 3 rurally, so must keep an eye on that. As I showed you in the earlier clips, that the sweet corn and beans now are well and truly coming to an end, so that section, that particular area, could be the main cause of concern to address and sort out. Yeah, that's pretty much it really, so just carry on doing what I've been doing and doing a bit at a time. I'm not getting the light now from an evening after work. I'm pretty sure most of you are aware of that anyway, with yourselves and plots. If you do go down on an evening, I'm getting an hour and a half maximum really, so I need to really make the most of it, because once it goes down to the weekends, then yeah, that'll be it. Just 2 days a week. It'll be it'll be 2 days a week then. So I want to get as much done as I can, make it easy for myself really, and then I can just enjoy the end of the year and enjoy my harvests. So that's about it really for this episode. As we're winding down, I'm going to start doing probably a 20-minute video every fortnight, because it can get boring if I'm just showing you the same things, and if I'm not getting down as much as I can, then I can't really update you on what I've been up to. So if I do a fortnightly one, I think that's plenty up until the new year, and then it's just updates and show I've been doing a couple of jobs, what I'm getting up to, tidying up, and then also talking through with you what I've got planned for next year. So from now, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you for the support for people have shown for me and the comments. It's been much appreciated. If you're watching this video and you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It's been a great year for me. It's been my first year and I've already got nearly 70 subscribers, so I'm very grateful for those who've already subscribed. Thank you very much to those, and I look forward to seeing you soon. So it's bye for now.